Alright, so today we're taking a look at Grim Horde, uh, which compared to other checking out videos, I've actually already played this one. I played it for the first time on stream at twitch.tv/Raccoon. You can find me there. I started streaming a few weeks ago, and I'm planning on streaming consistently from now on. So we'll see. So yeah, so for those of you who don't know what this game, I was thinking, yeah, I wanted to bring that up. I was thinking of taking actually the content from Twitch and put it on YouTube, but I thought that I had some issues with the sound actually, and I thought I would record a new video because it'd be better. So yeah, so what is this game? This game is quite similar to Vampire Survivor. By the way, you can find it for free on itch. And with a big twist that instead of you being the guy who attacks, you are actually summoning creatures. Like here, this is the player, like the player character, where you summon these creatures, and these creatures do the damage for you. And instead of leveling up by gaining XP when you get creatures, whenever you kill creatures, you gain souls, and then whenever you finish certain quests that you'll see on top, like destroying certain houses, that's when you level up. And you can spend those souls in order to get upgrades. So it's slightly different. You can kind of time it as well as to how many souls you want before finishing the mission. And it has a more exploration of the map focus, since you have to kind of specifically go towards and find those houses to do the quest. But outside of that, it's quite similar to that other game. Like I said, because I've played it a little bit, I already have a few upgrades. Here basically I unlock a third type of minion, because at the beginning you already have two, and then I just have like more minions and more attraction range. It's very early on, so it's of course a lot like a 0.3.0a. So of course it has like a lot of features missing, and potentially like more features of what's already in here. I did just unlock the other character, so I think I think we're gonna do one run with this guy. And afterwards, we're going to change to this guy. You can see this guy has a lot less health, but more speed. So, let's take a look. So, I can see very similar. And what you can do, you press space and summon totems. And those totems, so not at the beginning. At the beginning, I think you spawn by default. But then you need to spawn totems actually to have a character spawn. And you can see on top here, this is kind of your mission. Here I have to destroy 5 basic houses. And that's what's going to give me a level up to some extent. But instead, I have to use souls, which is what gives me... And there's another interesting thing, which is that actually melee units don't attack me, only attack my creatures. But I have to be careful with arrows. That's basically the thing that can hit me, basically. So here we have 2 houses. And by killing those, that's when you get things. And as you can see, it doesn't really matter. I can be here without moving. And the melee guys will not actually attack me. So it's quite interesting. And later, as the run goes on, then you have actually rangers that appear. And those will will throw arrows, which is the only attack that can hit me, I guess. And it's not as easy as it sounds. For now, it seems quite easy. But it's not as easy. I have to remember to keep spawning totems in order to have a character spawn. And also I get like a defense bonus when I'm close to a totem. You can see here the little indicator of that. Alright, so now I have to look. So again, like a big difference with Vampire Survivor is here. There's no point in staying in the same area all the time. You actually have to move towards other places. You can see there's rangers now. You actually have to move in order to find houses, which I find it to be quite an interesting, a big difference. With Vampire Survivors. And yeah, on stream I was talking about how, as a developer, I was almost jealous of the popularity of Vampire Survivor. Because when you think about it, it's quite a simple game. Like I was even saying that it's a game that it's, especially Vampire Survivor, I mean, outside of the amount of characters and amount of enemies that you have, like the main mechanics are doable in a couple of them. Like I would say like a good days of worth of work, right? Like just the basic movement and the basic ability and stuff. And then obviously what benefits those games is just having many different enemies, many different abilities, and so on. And the more builds that you can do, the better. So I was almost jealous when it worked, because I was like, you know, I could probably just start working now, and in a couple of weeks I'd have a similar game out, right? But then I also thought, then there's no point because obviously this one worked, but like another one which is basically a clone is never gonna work. And a couple of weeks later, an actual clone of Vampire Survivors came out and kind of worked because I saw some somewhat like decently big streamers play it as well. So streamers that played Vampire Survivor, but you know, obviously played it through and through, and now play another game which is basically the same. So yeah, I was saying I was quite jealous of the thing. You know, game development sometimes can be quite random into how you get stuff, which is thing. But yeah, funny thing. But you know, if it works, that's fine. I forgot to spawn totems now. I don't have anything. So now it's starting to be a little bit more complicated because I do have to actually start avoiding stuff. But you can see I haven't actually leveled up yet. But I'm still collecting a bunch of souls, which is very good. So here we have houses, which with that I should be able to start gaining. With one house I should get the level up. So it should go. Let's just get a bunch of totems going. So we can destroy the houses. If we can get more souls, that would be nice. There you go. We're almost at full. Alright, full guys. And there you go, we killed the house. It would be nice to have some kind of, you know, sound or like little animation when this thing appears instead of just completely freezing the thing and the thing appearing live. So yeah. Alright, so I like minions' health and speed for sure. I think it's quite useful. Minion cap as well, but I don't have, I guess, the shroom and attack. And then a few of these ones which basically increase my guy overall. I think is pretty good. Alright, I'm out of soul. So you can see there's not like a one-time thing. It's like instead of having like random abilities that you might get, you pretty much always know what you're gonna get. It is a bit random, but you pretty much know which upgrades you're gonna get. And it's more a matter of how many souls you have by that point. And the other big difference that I actually quite enjoy is the fact that you can take it at your own pace. Like here, for example, yes, I have that house, which does spawn people every once in a while. But once I destroy it, I can simply just wait and do nothing, right? Here, my mission was actually shorter than the first one, which is interesting. Increased minion cap, that way I would like that, but I don't have enough souls now. Reduce star activation time, reduce spawn distance. That is not bad. And maybe I should get one of Lucky Roll as well, which I think is always there. Got 2, so then I'll get better upgrades. So I like this animation for sure. So like here, for example, once I deal with these couple melee guys, I can just stay here and small guys will spawn over time, but then I could probably deal with it easily. And I can decide when I want to actually start moving up towards other houses. Which I think is quite interesting. And not having the constant stress of having to like move around, smoothing around the things to avoid everything is quite nice. Quite a different experience, I say. With a simple, even though it's a very similar concept, it has quite a different experience. Because your mind, I guess, can focus on other stuff. Or has to focus on other stuff, more like on the numbers and stuff. I find it quite interesting. Alright, let's find houses again. Now these guys are gonna follow me, but they're a bit slow. I need one of these and one of the other ones. These images are a bit weird, to be honest. Because they don't exactly reflect what the actual house looks like. The first one does, like the one on the bottom, but the one on the top kind of doesn't really reflect. This one looks like a tower here, but it's not actually a tower. It's just more like a bigger house. Ooh, okay, now I have to start avoiding a lot of arrows. So I should probably take it slow. Ooh, that's a lot of souls. There's so many guys. There's so many. So many souls as well. I really need the upgrade. And this bricks is what gives you like permanent upgrades with the equivalent of money in Vampire Survivor, I guess. So many souls, that is so good. Like, a big part of why these games are satisfying is just this part. It's just this. It's just so good. Just moving around and seeing the little sound of picking up a bunch of stuff. It's just so satisfying. Alright, let's keep going. Be careful. Is this one of the better houses? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Oh, there you go. That's one. You can see this is actually the best house, but it looks like a tower here, and it's definitely not a tower on the other side. Alright, let's try to take advantage of this area. And you can only heal by destroying houses. You have a chance of actually getting well, healing items, basically. I do have a ton of souls now, so if I level up, once I level up, it's gonna be great. Oh, they're destroying all of my guys. I was thinking, why is there not... I thought I would have destroyed the house by now, but no. And this is the other thing, I destroyed a normal house even though I didn't need it. And that actually feels like a bad thing, because once I finish the mission, it's actually like I could have used it for the next mission, but it's not going to work anymore. And now the same thing happened here. Alright, can you destroy the big house, please? Come on, come on. There you go. Yeah, let's get this. It's definitely better. Health and speed. Crisp minion cap. Shroom power for sure. Reduced tower activation, tower lifetime for sure. And this, yes. Unlock skeleton minions. I've never actually unlocked them. Let's get Grim Lord. Grim Lord speed by 10. Nah, I honestly don't care too much. Skeleton attack, sure. Goblin attack, yes. Grim Lord speed, sure. I mean, whatever. I guess I get lucky roll. It feels like I'm getting through most upgrades. Alright. So now towers stay for longer and like spawn more stuff, I guess. I'm still gonna stay around here until I clear out this area, because there's so many enemies. There's more guys that can spawn now as well, which is pretty good. Alright, there's a healing item there. Doesn't heal too much though. One of the next upgrades that I want to get, permanent upgrades, is having the ability to get a health regen upgrade whenever I level up. Because I have to keep spawning. I have to remember to press space to spawn towers. Alright, alright. Ooh, okay, yeah. The blue guys did deal a decent amount of damage. I don't know if I have enough resources. 200, I think I'm just... No. Not enough, not enough. There's a chance to unlock a third type of minion by 5%. It's not that good. It's not that good. Increase maximum active minions. I think that's not too bad. I'll get that. Alright, I guess we can try the second guy now. The guy moves faster and spawns different types of guys. I think the tower takes longer to spawn. Seems like it, at least. Let's see if we can get more souls before we actually level up, because I've gotten no souls whatsoever. There's so many guys now. That's so good. Alright, let's just wait around, honestly. Let them come. Alright. I would like to have like 1,000 souls would be nice, but it's gonna take so much time. And I do believe with time, things do become stronger. I've never reached, because I know the Vampire Survivor kind of ends at 30 minutes. But I'm not actually sure if there is an end to this game, of how like the end happens in this game. There's so many houses. Let's try to get one from afar. and we can focus on the other things. Let's improve minions. I think it's better. The eye in the sky, increase flying eye attack. Okay, that's just one of the guys. Thought it was like a special upgrade, but no, just one of the types of minions I have. But I don't hit, which I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, it is. I thought it was white. All right, there you go. Next upgrade. It's not that good to have too many upgrades in a row because it really doesn't seem to help too much. Because obviously I don't have souls. So compared to Vampire Survivor, the more XP you get, the better. Here you have kind of this idea of maybe I should wait to finish the mission in order to get souls, basically. Which, I don't know, I'm a bit conflicted about. Because I feel like a big part of these games as well is just the more upgrades, the better, right? And in this situation, you're kind of trying to restrict yourself to certain things. I don't know. Some people might like it, some people don't, I guess. Alright, keep getting souls. Would be nice to have upgrades that improve the amount of souls that spawn, or that drop, I guess. Alright, now I need a special house as well. So now the most likely, because okay, no, never mind. I think the map is procedural, as in if you need a special house, then it will probably spawn a special house, kind of thing. So it's not like repeating like in Vampire Survivor. Increase Grim Horde. No, I'd rather get this, although it uses all of my souls. All right, keep going. So now I need 2 special ones and 3 normal ones. Okay, keep going around, getting all the souls. Ouch. What? Oh yeah, of course I have no health with this guy. I was going for the health, but it didn't help. Yeah, I'm not getting enough of these. Alright, let's give it another try. Right next to a house, really? I need 5. Because only the houses give, well, bricks, I guess makes sense. It makes it a little bit difficult to get stuff. It would be nice to have, again, also permanent upgrades that improve the amount, increase not only the amount of souls, but also the amount of bricks that you could get. So it becomes a little bit more easier, I guess, to improve you guys. Yeah, it takes a lot longer to spawn. Ouch, that was dumb. Yeah, I've got nothing. I don't know what's better, honestly. To just keep getting smaller upgrades, or to just really wait for having a lot of souls and then getting the upgrades? I'm not sure. Probably the latter, honestly. At least it feels more rewarding to like in one upgrade to get a bunch of stuff. It would be nice, like in Vampire Survivor, to have this kind of random chest thing. That'd be weird, because that is like very nicely done in Vampire Survivor, I have to admit. Alright, next location. 5 little houses, that's a lot. Is that another one there? Yeah, let's try to deal with this one first. No archers yet. Oh, there you go, there's one there, but he's dead. That's another one there. It's almost dead. Alright, I think we're doing fine. For now, of course. Alright, we're getting more souls than before. Alright, 3 more houses. Did we not get that one? I think we did. Alright, let's move towards the next house. Well, not yet, actually. Maybe I should wait a little bit more. Haven't really dealt with everyone. One of the complaints about these games is that it is hard to tell sometimes what's happening. Which to some extent is part of its charm. I need more totems. See if I can spawn more totems around here. Alright, a healing item, perfect. Working minions health and speed, yes. Minion health and speed, yes. And I'll probably get this as well. Pickup radius is pretty good. Alright. Keep on cruising. Not like that. I feel like you also like get used to not avoiding stuff and only picking up stuff that you forget that you have to avoid arrows. That some of these guys might be throwing arrows at you. Like that guy. I'm not playing very well, am I? So anyways, yeah, that was Grim Horde. Quite a fun game. Yeah, I'm interested to see if the guy like improves it. Well, the guys, I guess. It would be quite nice. To see, well, more upgrades, of course. Can I afford this? I can afford this, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, to get more upgrades. To get more characters, because right now there's only 2. And so on. Honestly, it would be quite nice. And yeah, whenever I see games like this, it always makes me feel, make me want to make, not necessarily games like this, but small games that are very easy to set up and that are fun from the get-go, right? As soon as you get 2 or 3 little mechanics, the game is fun. Because in this case, for example, well, this case maybe it takes up a bit more because you have not only the movement but also the spawning of the tower and so on, which is not too much, honestly. But if you take Vampire Survivor, which is even more simple, it's just as long as you get the movement and the basic or like a couple basic attacks, right? Even if you get like a basic attack and then upgrades, like number upgrades to that basic attack, which that would take, you know, a couple of hours, like 4 or 5 hours, let's say. You know, the game can already be fun with like one enemy. Of course, it would be boring at some point because it's just one enemy, one attack, etc. But then from that point, it's just a matter of adding more content, which I think is seems like a fun way to make games. I think, where just once you already have something fun, instead of making like a big game where you need a bunch of mechanics to start working together in order to start having a fun game, you can make a game thinking like kind of from the ground up, where it's like you make a small thing that is already fun by itself, and then it's just a matter of adding more stuff to that thing. So yeah, anyways, bit off track here. But yeah, this was Grim Horde. Fun game, check it out for free. It's on itch.io, and yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.